What's up, everybody? Welcome to the SATS show, the beginner-friendly guide to saving in Bitcoin. Lower this a little bit. I forgot to change my background. Anyway, hope all is well. Hope you guys are doing good. You're having a good Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. You made it past. You're going downhill from here. Going south downhill from here. In a good way. Hope you're having a good day. All is well. Let's go, Salty Dangler in the house. Shut up. Choo. I totally forgot to change my background. Rushing through, getting it set up, but I'm here. Glad to be here. Stoked to be here. I'm changing over here. Let's change this thing back here. Right here. To show the Bitcoin price. Oh, we're at the 29s? Dang, let's buy some. It's on sale. So, first part of the show is turn down this music. Let me tell you guys what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about Bitcoin as I put a Bitcoin safe up there to represent the security that you get by storing your wealth in Bitcoin. It's better than a safe because you don't have to actually buy a safe, right? Just got to remember your seed phrase, and as long as your seed phrase is safe, either in your brain or I guess in a safe, in a safe place, buried in your backyard on a metal plate, stamped out in a metal plate maybe, your wealth is a lot safer than it would be in a bank or anywhere else where it's getting eaten away by inflation. Okay. Anyway, the way we like to start off the show is with the SAT strength. SAT strength. How many Satoshis can you buy for a single dollar? What the heck is a Satoshi? A Satoshi is a fraction of a Bitcoin. 100 million Satoshis makes one whole Bitcoin. It's divisible so that you can buy fractions of a Bitcoin. You don't have to go spend $29,945 to buy a whole Bitcoin. You can start with $5, $10, $20, daily, weekly, monthly, whatever fits your budget, right? If you don't want to commit that much to it just yet, that's fine. Start off slow, right? And once you see the benefits, you'll naturally start to move more cash flow into it. But anyway, it's not financial advice. It's just pointing out some observations. It's up to you to do the research and figure out if it makes sense for you to invest in Bitcoin. But in this show, we're investing $10 a day, Monday through Friday. And I'm going to show you guys my buys and the profits or losses. And we'll jump into that a little bit more once we get in there. So today you can buy 3,339 SATs, Satoshis. The Stack SATS show. That's what we call it, the Stack SATS show. 3,239 SATs for a single dollar. Today, it's on sale. Right? But there'll come a day when 3,339 SATs for a dollar is going to seem like, man, should have bought it when I could. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Also, if you're walking down the street, find a penny, pick it up, and all the day you'll have 33.39 Satoshis. So for a single penny right now, you can buy 33 Satoshis. It's amazing. It's such a good value. It's such a good deal. If when Bitcoin hits $1 million per coin, one penny will be worth one Satoshi. And you're gonna look back at this episode and be like, damn, should have bought some Bitcoin. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys as far as like the SAT strength. There it is. So now we're going to jump into the why we stack segment. Oh, wait. Here we go. Why we stack. We stack Bitcoin because it's a way to preserve the purchasing power of your money. Right? When you save in dollar, your purchasing power is getting eaten away by inflation at a rate of about 7 to 9% 6 to 7, 8, 9%. They'll tell you it's the inflation rate, the CPI is 6 or 4 or 5, whatever they tell you, but they don't measure things that are hard to make. They don't measure things that are important, like food, fuel, eggs, milk. I guess that's included in food, right? Oil. They don't include those prices in the inflation, in the CPI, and they do that on purpose so they can trick you into believing that the inflation is not that bad, but it is that bad, right? When the value of your home appears to go up, it's not the value of your home going up. It's not that your house is all of a sudden better because it's 10 years older or 5 years older. Your house isn't getting better. Your house is getting older. It's getting worn out. It's going to need more repairs, right? It's not that your house is getting more valuable. It's that the dollars that you need to purchase that property are getting less purchasing power, right? They're getting less purchasing power because as long as the government continues to print dollars willy-nilly for different things, some would say that some of the things they pay for are good and some of the things they pay for are bad, but we don't want to get caught up in those discussions. We don't care. The problem is that they keep printing money limitlessly, right? And when they do that, your cut of that pie doesn't grow, but the pie gets bigger. So they're leeching. It's like a hidden tax. They're taking that wealth out of your hands. They're taking your savings out of your hands. But the dollar count isn't changing. It's just the amount of things those same dollars can buy is less. Okay? So when you see the housing prices go up, it's not a thing to celebrate, right? They've tricked us into believing that the price of a home going up is a good thing. It's not. It's a reflection on the money system. It's a reflection on the purchasing power of the dollar going down, right? So that's why we stack. And again, this is all I'm just a guy on the internet. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't have a finance degree. I had home ec in high school, and later on as an adult, after seeing how much taxes we pay and how my IRA through work is losing money every year, I decided to explore other possibilities. You know, it just doesn't make sense that you invest in an IRA, even if your company matches a percentage of your contributions, you're still losing 8-10% year over year on the money that's supposed to be for your retirement, right? So you're never going to get to it. You're going to get to retirement. You're not going to have enough money. You have to keep working. You're going to have to keep working later into your life, right? So my philosophy is I spend in dollars and save in Bitcoin whenever possible, right? And so I wanted to share that message with my friends, my family, and I thought doing it with the show would be a good idea because it lets me do it in a way that I can present information and actually by example. Okay. So that's why we stack. That's why the show is called the Stack SATS Show. And that's what a SAT is. Any questions at any point, please put it in the chat. I'm not afraid of being challenged on my, I guess, opinion or my knowledge base as it is now, because if you do have a point that is a fair point based on an educated point, then I can also learn from that. So I have no problem with that. Okay. If you find a better investment vessel, let me know. A better investment asset class. Okay. Cool. All right. So that's why we stack. And now let's talk about our current position on the show since we started back at episode 1. And now we're on episode, what is it? Jeez. Hang on a second, guys. I didn't make my notes for this episode yet. We're on episode 33. Let's go. Episode 33. And let's check out the stack recap. This is where we kind of talk about our current position on the show. And I show you the actual numbers. Okay, we started the show back on the 22nd. May 22nd. Wow. And we've been buying $5 a day, and then we had to change it to $10 a day when we moved to a different exchange after the Binance had issues. So now with the issues with Binance, we're gonna go with Swan Bitcoin. We reached out to Swan Bitcoin. We got ourselves an affiliate link. So if it's your first time hearing about Bitcoin and you want to get started, Swan is a great option. You'll see it later in the show when we actually stack. But let's go over the current stack. We have 1.4 or 1.5. Well, it'll be for sure today 1.5 million Satoshis. We're Satoshi millionaires. We've paid $426.17 to acquire these many Satoshis, and they're currently worth $439.25. Okay. Yes, Bitcoin is volatile. It's gonna jump up, it's gonna jump down, but over time, it's trending up. Okay. So if you can stomach the moves, ups and down, up and down, up and down, and just realize that it's never gonna go. It's highly unlikely that it would go to zero. But if you can stomach the volatility, you'll be in good, right? Because based on the amount of I guess buying pressure that we're gonna get here soon, it should come up significantly. Also, we have a Bitcoin halving happening in about 10 months. And usually, traditionally, after the Bitcoin halving, about a year after that, we have like the Bitcoin bull run, and where it tops out and it gets a new all-time high. So we'll see how that goes, right? All that being said, the more important thing to consider here is that your SAT count is going up, right? Who cares about the reflection of the money? What's important is that this number goes up. Okay, even if we're in the red here and we're considered at a loss, that's fine. That just means that we can buy more SATs per dollar, the better money, the better asset, and be ready for when it pops. Okay, and you're gonna have to ask yourself this question: what if Bitcoin hits 100,000? What if Bitcoin hits 150,000? What if Bitcoin hits 1 million? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, bro? What are you gonna do? You need to ask yourself that question before it happens, so when it happens, you don't panic and be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna sell my Bitcoin and get all this dollar that will eventually get inflated as well." So remember, the plan's got to be to after you get the Bitcoin, hang on to it, right? This is the first time that we can make true generational wealth with Bitcoin, right? And you can pass it off to your kids in the future, or to whoever, right? And it doesn't cost you anything to liquidate it, with the exception of the Bitcoin network fees, which are insignificant relative to any other asset class, right? If you had money saved if you had money stored in a property, you'd have to pay a realtor to sell it and pay taxes on that, right? Well, with this, you can just transfer it over, no big deal, right? If it's in self-custody, nobody can take it from you, right? Nobody can seize it from you, right? No matter how hard they try, you have to willingly give it up. It's not saying that they can't torture you and get it from you if you can't hack the torture, but still, at that point, you got coerced into giving it out or to sending it to somebody. But still, the idea is that for the first time ever, you can take that with you if you wanted to. All right. Anyway, all right. So that's a stack situation at this point. I think we move into the next segment, which is, let me make sure that thing's working. Give me a second, guys. Here. Ooh. Okay, it's good. All right, I think we're working. Here we go. So we're going to jump to the next segment, which is it's time to stack some sats. All right, I'll try to do it before the song ends. Drummer, get ready for this drum roll. We're about to stack some sats. So here's Swan Bitcoin. Once you get your account set up, you can type in !Swan in the chat. I'll type it for you. Swan. Or a link to my affiliate link with Swan. You'll get $10 in Bitcoin when you sign up. And there you go. So it'll be like your first day of stack will be on the house. Here we go. We're gonna buy some Bitcoin. We're gonna tell it to buy $10, which is the minimum on Swan. I'm gonna change the screen so I can preview the buy. Copy this information from my records. My show notes. Okay. And bring it back to the screen. Here we go. Cut the music. Drum roll, please. We're about to stack some sats. Here we go. Sup, Leonard? Let's go! Stacking some sats, let's go! Oh man, it's delayed today. Oh, it's happening! We've stacked with Swan, let's go! Alright. So, there it is. We've successfully purchased $10 worth of Bitcoin. It cost us 10 cents to run the transaction. One of the cool things with Swan Bitcoin is that we're doing our purchases. Sorry, where's withdrawal deposits? Here we go. We're doing our purchases manually so I can control it when it happens during the show, depending on when we do the actual show. But you wouldn't have to do that if you set up with Swan. You could just go here and create a savings plan. Boom. And say how much you want to save. We'll say $10 a day. And it'll just run for you. It'll just buy $10 a day, regardless of the Bitcoin price. You just want to be in it and just buy a little bit at a time. Over the long term, it'll average out to a decent entry. And as Bitcoin goes up, your profits start to go up as well. But you always want to continue to accumulate Bitcoin, right? You could do $10 a day, a week, $50 a week, or a month, and just do $100 a month. It's up to you. Once you link your bank account, it'll process it for you, right? So that's a great option to set it and forget it, right? Take the $10 a day that you're going to spend on something that's probably not even good for you, like cigarettes or Starbucks or something like that, and just set it, right? And just know that you're going to buy that every day. So that's kind of cool. And then once you have this automated piece going, you go to your auto withdraw function and you set up your hardware wallet that's self-custody, that's outside of the range of, that's outside of the exchange, and you can set it for whatever frequency you want, right? So for example, for me, I have mine set to auto withdraw when I hit 0.01 Bitcoin, right? So when it hits 0.01 Bitcoin, it'll automatically push that balance that's already been cleared. Sorry for the jet flying overhead, guys. Give me a second. All right. Chill music while the jet flies overhead. So it'll once a transaction gets approved, see, like this one happened on the 10th. It takes about 10 days for it to get unlocked. It's just so that your bank doesn't give them a charge back. Make sure that the funds are actually in place. And this one happened on the 11th. It'll get released on the 21st. And once it gets released, those will go into the amount that's been approved for self-custody. And then you can either come in here and hit withdraw now, or once it gets to 0.01 Bitcoin, it'll trigger it to automatically push it to your cold storage. Right? So that's pretty cool. It's kind of, that's super set it and forget it right there. So very cool feature. It's like these guys, Swan Bitcoin, they only sell Bitcoin. They don't sell any other coins. So you don't have to worry about them getting caught up with the SEC and like getting in trouble for selling unregistered securities, like other altcoins, aka poop coins. Okay, there you go. It's a very cool solution. All right, so with that said, let's jump into our spreadsheet and update it with today's purchase. There we go. And we're already chilling. So today is it's crazy. Time flies, dude. 2023 is almost over. Wow. It's the 19th. And today we bought at 30,000. 0. The price lags a little bit sometimes, but lags in both directions. So sometimes the chart will show that Bitcoin is more expensive, and you'll be able to get it at a lower price when it's on its way up. But when it's on its way down, it looks like you're getting it at a little bit more expensive price than you would on an exchange, like on other trading platform. But it's fine. It averages out. So we spent $10 to buy. Sorry, we spent 10 cents to buy $10 worth. And the reason I was showing you guys that earlier is that normally you have to pay a fee to the Bitcoin network to withdraw your money from the exchange and get it into your cold wallet. But Swan didn't charge me last time, so I don't think they charge you for that, which is really cool. All right, so 0.0003288 of a Bitcoin, and that means no 33288. Haha, 33288. There it is. Copy this formula, paste it, update the color of the cells to make it easier to distinguish, and $1.533 million SATS. Choo! All right, there it is. Whoa, something happened here. Formula's busted. Formula's busted here. I need to fix that. I'll fix it offline. 2%. Maybe. Yeah, I set up my formula to go up to 50. I think it's messed up because of that. So I'll fix the formula and we'll get those numbers right. I don't know which H5 and G5. H5 divided by G5. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's happening there. I don't know what's happening there, but we'll get it sorted out. Or maybe that is the gain now. Is that? I think my formula might have gotten messed up because that's 60 now. Oh, this one's got messed up. There we go. Maybe. Yeah, there it is. Troubleshooting live on the phone. Yeah, so this calculation is based off of this one, and then this one was when I made this sheet originally, I was only counting up to cell 50, and so there it is. I think earlier in the show we were down to 3%, but that's because it wasn't counting yesterday's buy or today's buy. So that's a more accurate reflection. There we go. So there it is. I know our average buy price is 28.225. So as long as the Bitcoin price is above that, we're in profits. If it goes below our average buy price, we're gonna buy $15 worth a day instead of 10. If it goes even lower to the lowest we've ever bought Bitcoin at, which I think is like 25. Yeah, maybe 25. 820. Yeah. If it goes below 25,820, then we're going to buy $25 at a time. Okay. If it's the lowest it's been since we started buying on the show. Okay. And that's just a way for us to dollar cost average into a lower average buy price. Okay. So that is what we got for the show. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for jumping in here and stacking sats. So that's all I got, boys. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys have a great night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be back on at 8:15 Pacific Standard Time. We'll be here stacking sats and sharing chats. All right. Good night, guys. Later, Leonard. Choo. Oh, Leonard. Blockstream.io makes a wallet called a Blockstream Jade. Okay. I'm going to get the address for you right now, and I'm going to put it in the chat. Blockstream Jade products. Blockstream Jade. Okay, there we go. Get Jade. And put it in the chat. It's not an affiliate link. It's just a straight up link because I think that's a wallet you can use with your phone without having to have a computer. Okay, and you'll need to download the Blockstream Green wallet on your phone, and then that Blockstream Green wallet app works with the Blockstream Jade hardware device. So your Jade hardware device will be your signing device. Here, I'll show you what it looks like real quick. Browser, boom, Blockstream Jade. So store.blockstream.com. I put the link in the chat for you, and it looks like this. Right, it's got a little camera on this side, and it's got a little screen on this side. It's got a button. It's got a wheel here on the side that you can scroll and then push, and use that in addition to the app, the Blockstream Green app, I think it's called. Here, products. Yeah, Blockstream Green app. It should be available on iTunes and Google Play. You can set up a Bitcoin wallet on this app, like you have on the other app we talked about before. And then you can also set up a wallet on here that's linked to your Blockstream Jade, so that you basically have a hardware wallet. And once your Bitcoin is in that hardware wallet, it'll be isolated from the internet. So because your phone is always connected to the internet, but if you have your Bitcoin on a hardware wallet, then it adds another layer of complication for somebody to try to steal your Bitcoin over the web, because they would need physical access to your wallet in order to approve or sign a transaction from your phone. Okay, so that's what I recommend. It works 100% without a PC, which is kind of a good thing, because that way you don't have to have a PC. I think you basically Bluetooth it to your phone, and it's legit. It's legit. It's highly recommended, and I don't have one, but I'm gonna get one for my kids just so that I can make videos on it. So anyway, hope that helps, and I think we're good with the show. You guys are awesome. Have a good weekend. Sorry, have a good rest of the night. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and keep stacking sats, guys. Chilling. Ooh, diminished chord, like it.